Welcome back to the Mobile Fun YouTube channel, where we bring you the latest and greatest accessories for your devices. Today, we're taking a look at the best cases for the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3. Before we begin, to purchase any of these cases, check out the links in the description below. Okay, let's dive in. The first case we have for you is Samsung's official silicone cover with strap. The case has a really striking design with this nice dark blue colour and a bright orange strap. Personally, I really like the look of it, and the silicone is also nice to touch. It's grippy, but not to the point where it feels sticky when you're pulling it in and out of your pockets. There is also a nice cutout for the fingerprint reader. I sort of wish they extended the cutout for the volume rocker as well. However, they still feel fairly clicky. At the bottom of the strap, there's also this ring, which in theory you could attach keys to. However, I believe it won't be very useful. Thankfully, the strap does have a use. When it's closed, it's fairly tight on the phone, so you can't really get your fingers underneath it. It also adds a tiny little bit of protection to the spine of the fold, which should help stop scratches. When you open the flip though, the strap is loose, so you can easily slide your fingers underneath and you'll find it a lot harder to drop the phone as you've got that extra little bit of support. You'll also find on the inside of the case a little bit of adhesive. This should stop the case flying off if you drop it or are just messing around with it, to be honest. Next up, we have Otterbox's Thin Flex in pink. As with all Otterbox cases, this is a pretty protective case made from hard plastic. As this case does not have any adhesive inside, it's pretty tight to get on and off the phone. And in our limited testing, it doesn't fly off when you drop the phone from a small distance. There is no protection on the spine of the fold. However, it's nice and easy to open with cutouts on the side, so you can easily get your fingers in to open it up. The case also has a nice lip around the front of the screen, so if you did drop the phone while it was open, you should have enough protection to stop the screen getting smashed or scratched. Overall, the case is a nice design, although I don't think I would pick mine up in pink. Thankfully, they do make it in other colours. Moving on to the Olixar case we have, this is at the cheaper end of the spectrum. The case is made from plastic, but then has this sort of soft touch material. I quite like the look of this case, especially on the green Z Flip 3 dummy that we have. I really like that they've left the fingerprint reader and the volume rocker exposed, so they click and feel as they should. However, there's no adhesive on this case, so it seems to slide off the phone quite easy. That means if you drop it from a height, the case might fly off on first impact if there's a high enough force. The case feels protective enough, but like Otterbox, there's also no protection to the spine of the fold. Moving on to one of my personal favourites, the UAG Civilian. Like Otterbox, UAG are known for their protective cases, and this is no different. It's made from hard plastic and rubber, and you can tell it's just ready to take a beating. There is a large cutout for the fingerprint reader on the side, and the buttons, although covered, feel great thanks to the flexible rubber and slit next to them. Inside the case, there's also adhesive, so the case sticks to the phone and won't come flying off. And as a bonus, there's a good amount of protection for the spine when closed. The case does add some bulk overall, however, it's very protective. As mentioned, there's a nice amount of protection on the spine. This is thanks to a flexible bit of plastic that easily slides away when the phone's open and then exposes itself when the spine comes out. It's a very nice design and gives you a little bit more confidence than the other cases we have. Last up, we have Araree's Nukin 360. This is a clear plastic case that is trying to be a little bit different. It comes in 3 parts. One part for the top section, this second part for the back of it, and also this third bit that clips onto the other 2 sections. This means when it's closed you should have 360-degree protection as the spine is completely covered. That's great. However, when you open the phone is where it falls apart. It creates a sort of speed bump that means the phone rocks around, and you also feel it when holding the phone as well. It's a little off-putting. The other parts of the case feel well made and have a nice cutout for the fingerprint reader and volume buttons, so they are not affected. I also like that it's clear so you can see the colour of the Flip 3 you bought. Although there is a bump on the back when open, it's nice that when you fold it closed, you have 360-degree protection as mentioned, and you shouldn't have any issue with the spine of the Flip 3. Other than that, the case is nice and slim and offers protection in key areas. Thank you for watching this video about the best cases for the Samsung Z Flip 3. The favourite of mine has to be Samsung's official case with the UAG close behind. Make sure you subscribe and like the video if you've enjoyed it, and to buy any of these products, check the links in the description below.